So the ATF shows up at your door and asks to check some serial numbers for some items in your safe. What do you say? Yep, let's talk about that. Hey guys, as always, a big juju to each of y'all. So the ATF rolls up to a dude's house in Delaware, rings the doorbell and says, hey, can we double check the serial numbers on some of the items in your safe? What would you do? I'm gonna tell you what he did, and I'm gonna tell you what the aftermath of that in process is, and I'm also gonna tell you maybe the dumbest thing ever spoken on the congressional floor. You won't believe what this Nimrod said. So this should be fun. Buckle up, here we go. It's not in front of me, and it was supposed to be in front of me. Today's episode is brought to you by my friends over at Hidden Hybrid Holsters. Y'all have seen this one before. It is my Tabasco holder. And also, this one is my SIG P365 appendix, single clip up front, rock solid. I love them, all day comfort. But what's also rock solid is their warranty. Good people, they love the Second Amendment and they love America. I am proud that they are sponsoring this episode. It's Hidden Hybrid Holsters. Y'all know them. Big shout out to my buddies up there, Dave and Matt and the whole crew. Love y'all. Everybody else, love y'all too. But check them all out, hiddenhybridholsters.com. I love everybody today. Big thank you to those folks. All right, I've been struggling a little bit with this one, just a little bit. And the story was first broken by the Armed American News, link down there. Also, there is a video of the incident and there's a transcription to the conversation because some of it's a little bit garbled. Armed American News broke this story. The title is ATF conducts surprise firearm inspection at a man's home without search warrant. I want to say clearly, I'm proud of the agents in this one area, little small area. They were polite. They were decent dudes, it seemed like. Rings the dude's doorbell. His Ring doorbell fires up. Nobody, they don't know they're being recorded. The homeowner, of course, does. He's chosen to remain anonymous. He's a local businessman in the state of Delaware. If y'all don't know what this is, it's called a multi-gun report. If you buy, I think, don't hold me to this, I think it's more than one handgun in 24 hours. They'll fill out a report and they send it to ATF. I've had it done on me many times. And it triggers a report. The ATF agent that was kind of up close to the door, he rings the doorbell and then says, hey, can we got this report that came in from the federal side that said, hey, double check these were not straw purchases. Can we double check that you still have these in your possession? Homeowner, yeah, I have them. Well, can we double check? We'll be out of here in 15 seconds. Let's just double check these numbers off this piece of paper and we're out of here. Do you have a warrant? No. Can I see some ID? Sure. Here's my ID for all three guys, 2 agents, federal agents, and 1 state trooper. And I didn't like that one of them, I believe it was a state trooper, maybe, I don't know, one of the guys kind of kicked over to the side. I didn't like them kind of flanking him. That's a little bit of an intimidation factor, but you know, I won't chase it. Alice, one of these days, Alice. So the homeowner shuts the door. He goes to get one of the Rudy Tooties, and one of the guys goes, he doesn't think we're cops. And the ATF guy goes, I don't blame him. I love that statement. I don't know why he said that. They don't look fishy. They look like they're agents. They had ID. Is it just the whole idea that I think he was just thinking like a regular dude. Yeah, don't trust anybody that comes to your door. I don't know. It's what he said. The homeowner brought one, showed it to him. They double checked that and they were out of there. It was the homeowner's choice. He consented to allow it. But what it essentially is a search without a warrant. They were polite. I didn't think they do the typical intimidation stuff, but just showing up, I mean, in kit, wearing a vest, armed, that's intimidating in itself. I get that. But they were polite, and I have mixed feelings on this. One, no, come back with a warrant. I want a lawyer. Period. I get that. And there's already tough guys typing, if they showed up at my door, they are going to get the Claymore mine. Stop it. In the real world, are you polite? Yeah, I get it. I had a bunch of these. I bought 7. That guy had bought 7 this year. I think the short answer is come back with a warrant. But the other part is, you know, we're all in the same community and they were polite. Can we just mark this up? Yeah, it's sitting right there. It's 12 feet away. That's my question. Do you consent just to be polite and get them out of there so they can go on about their day? Or do you bow up? I don't know. It's tough. Those of us that live in the real world and are not commando keyboards on Instagram firing off, come back when you want to eat my Claymore mine on my Roomba. For the rest of us real folks, it's a tough situation. Now, not everybody is bowing down to this. Montana's at-large congressman, his name is Matt Rosendale. I don't know him, Matt Rosendale. I think we may have talked about him a little bit before, but I'm not sure. He's like calling for a little bit of an investigation. He wants some answers. Why are they going around asking? Number two, come back with a warrant. It's essentially a search. Yes, the homeowner consented, but was he coerced? This is news. This really is. This isn't as big as what's going on Capitol Hill, but under this regime, the sniffers regime, this is what's going on. To be clear, I don't like it at all. I don't know. I kind of mixed feelings of how to proceed in that 2 to 3 minutes following them showing the badges. It's interesting. It's interesting. What say you? Write down below. All right, this is fun. All this stuff is going on Capitol Hill. Maybe the dumbest thing ever spoken. This whole assault weapons thing. Representative Lucy McBath. I don't have it in front of me. She North Carolina? I think she's North Carolina. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. I think she's North Carolina. She said this, and she said this on the congressional floor. With assault rifles, exit wounds can be a foot wide. She's serious. The victim's skull explodes on impact. Organs rupture, bones shatter. The shards serve as shrapnel and tear tissue to pieces. Well, that's kind of the whole point. There's a reason we never see the images after a mass murder. Many of the bodies no longer exist. In the grand scheme of congressional tomfoolery, remember the dude that said that islands would tip over? We put too many Marines down there. And that an assault weapon's as heavy as 10 boxes. This one's going top 3 for me. Top 3 instantly. Congratulations, Representative Lucy McBath. You're a moron. I'll be back tomorrow on Spicy Friday. See y'all. Bye.